We ain't gonna waste no time.
Without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
She's another.
Okay, confession time. I was doing this creator thing completely wrong for years. I kept building content everywhere except the one place that I control. Spoiler, that's not smart. Finally got my act together.
Another lesson for us, so we diving on into the love lessons. If you new here, what we do is we take these public, but I guess some things are greater.
Well. Wagwan YouTube. We are here again, back at it again with another one. This one should be amazing. This one should be a little sad. This one should be a little lesson learned when it come on to people and social media with relationship. There is no relationship is perfect. They all have their sickness. Okay? All relationship have their sickness. So we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna jump into it because this brother right here, I have a lot of respect for this brother right here. I like the way he speak about stuff. I like the way he look at stuff, the way he do. You know what I mean? He's very firm as a man. And you already know, when a man is firm as a man, it's a blessing on this planet because there's a lot of girl, boy walking around. You get what I'm saying? So it's amazing whenever you still realize there's man on this planet still firm as a man we can listen to and learn something from. So with that said, guys, we ain't gonna waste our time. This video should be good. For all the boys out there, you should tune in to this video right here, because this video right here should be a good video. Let's go! No wasting time. Like, share, and subscribe. Like the video. Press the like button. Give the boy some love. Show the boy some love. Press the like button. Wifey the love. But you know what I talk about. Press the like button. Let's get into the video. No wasting time.
Than the business. But this is another lesson for us, so we diving on into the love lessons. If you new here, what we do is we take these public examples. I'm also a public example, having over 3.5 million supporters online and being a married man, but going on 19 years of marriage. So my insight is different. And I also coach couples every day, and men and women who are in relationships but getting coaching for themselves by themselves. So my take is different, and what I like to do, if you did not know, this is not about the couple. This is about taking the lessons from their example and applying it to your life.
True.
Because one thing I know from being a celebrity life coach is no matter what you read in a blog, even the most trusted blog that you love,
don't have the truth.
What if I could build my ideal hiring app with Base 44? Hiring is chaotic.
That is less than 50% of the story.
Yep.
Because I am one of the people who some celebrities will call on, have me sign a non-disclosure agreement. Some of them even fly me to their location. We meet in a neutral location. Some I have to go to their house. Some they'll come to me, to my office. And these situations, I get the whole story, and it don't be none of what y'all read in the media. So I want you to realize and understand that. So when I'm speaking with the knowledge that we can't have a full opinion with half the story.
Yep.
So we analyzing this just as a prototype, like we studying.
True.
A case study. And then you take it and you apply it to your life.
Yep.
So here's some of the things that I saw and I noticed with them. For one, the gentleman, he operates in his feminine.
Like a little girl.
A lot. He operates in his feminine by...
He ain't lying. He's not lying. But you have to understand, boys, whenever you are not the breadwinner sometime into your relationship, your girl can turn you into a girl. But remember, a real man, it doesn't matter how much money the woman make, she have to respect him down to the ground that he walk on. I'm talking about a real true king. Because in the day, in this day and age, or back in the days, it doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter when a woman make it. It doesn't matter to a man. It doesn't move no man. Real true king, it doesn't matter how much money she make, it doesn't move no true real king. So she still have to be careful how she speak, and she still have to be careful how she approach certain things. She just still have to be careful in so many ways. It doesn't matter how much money she make, because as I said, a true king gonna always respect himself to where he will never take disrespect from no woman. So with that said, he's not lying about that. In his little I watched a couple of his clip, he act like a little girl in most of his clip. But that's what happens when you play around with girls on blood clot line. Say you are some internet couple. Big joke. I ain't lying.
Agreeing to be a content creator, being a part of a content prank type creation gig, situation, marriage, whatever, that's more of the feminine than the masculine. Not to say there's nothing wrong with it, but you got to tap into a different side, because men, we're not built like that or for that, just off the rip, especially with relationship goals type of content.
I mean, viewers and subscribers, you can be an internet couple, but you have to choose what kind of internet couple you want to be. The type of internet couple they were more like internet couple that do fucking pranks and play around some fake ass jokes and shit. You know, just some of the weird ass shit that was going on. You know, they were doing on TikTok. I mean, you know, people nowadays they like weird ass shit. You know, whereas when it's two good looking couple, people gonna tune in to see what they're about and what they're doing. So it can work if you choose the type of platform that you want to choose to make it. You know, you can be a serious platform where you talk about relationship. You know, that's very. You can make a platform like that where, you know, it's more serious. But the type of platform they have, it was just more fucking gimmicks and more growing man screaming like a little girl and shit. Big joke.
And like doing couples content and pranks or whatever. So he operated his feminine. Then too, and a lot of times when they doing their videos, he be screaming.
Like a girl.
He screamed very high pitched like a woman.
Yep.
So that's another thing that's a little bit off-putting and calls for pause.
Yes, sir.
Where you kind of got to look and like, okay, hold on, now what's going on? What we got going on here? The other thing that you have to realize is they look too much alike.
Yep.
They
too good looking.
Exact complexion, look like they could be brother and sister almost.
Yep.
And so that leads to a power struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It leads to who's gonna be
the favorite. It's simple. Who's gonna be the favorite? Because no homo. They're both good looking couples. You get what I'm saying? The guy's good looking, he's handsome. The girl, she's very gorgeous. So as what my brother is saying, it can be a little struggle right there where they both is fighting for some type of fan base. I mean, of course the woman gonna always have more fucking fan. It's just what the world is. The woman always gonna have more fan. Always gonna have more people support her. You get what I'm saying? Always. But I understand what my brother is really saying right here. You know what I mean? I understand. But let's get back in there.
Foot, who gonna be the heel? Who gonna be the head? Who gonna be the tail? Who gonna be the submissive one? Who's gonna be the server? Who gonna be the doer? Who's gonna be the go-getter? Who's gonna be, you see what I mean? How y'all be talking about golden retriever, black cat, and all that. I ain't getting into all that. That's just something y'all made up. But it can lead to that when you look too much alike.
True.
And not too much alike, but meaning on the same exact level. When the man is seen as handsome.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, viewers and subscribers? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? I just said it. I just fucking said it. I'm telling you.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fastest way to...
Equally as much as the woman is seen as pretty to the men.
I already said it. I told you.
The other thing that they did wrong, what you have to be careful with, is monetizing your relationship.
Ain't a relationship no more.
When you monetize your relationship, you turn your...
It ain't a relationship no more. It's over. No, it's a business. No, you are a fucking entertainer for the people. It's simple.
Relationship into a business.
Yep.
And it's very hard to have love and to have a business. And so when people say marriage is a business deal, a lot of times people take that out of context. It's like, yes, it's important. You finna marry somebody that's going to be one of the most important decisions you make in your life.
I don't think they take it from out of context, man. I don't think so. Marriage is a fucking business. The only time marriage is not a business is whenever you and your wife stick together until death do you apart. But as long as you and your wife come to some type of agreements that you guys don't want to be with each other no more, it's a business. Why? Because of the splitting and because of the signing that you guys did. That's why it's a business. It will always be a business as long as you guys gonna divorce each other. But if you guys ain't gonna divorce each other, it's not a business. As long as you sign paper, as long as you put the pen in the ink and sign paper, it's a blood clot business. You can say whatever you want to say in your brain, but it's a business as long as you put the ink on the paper. It's simple. Business all day.
You can't treat your marriage like a business. You gotta treat your marriage like a house. You gotta treat your marriage like love.
That's
you gotta
true.
treat your marriage like a covenant with God. See, your business is not a covenant with God.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have my own business, and I didn't start my business without the cover of the Almighty. I didn't start my business off of my own. See, I got the idea, but I know my idea can be a fake. I know my idea can be a fake. So before I start my business, I bring it to God and say, God, I have this vision. I'm going to start my own business, but I want you to be on board to where if this is not my calling, I want you to crumble my business so I don't put my everything in my business and later on it's not my calling. You call it waste investment. It's not your calling and you put yourself in something and it wasn't your calling. That's waste investment. So I said, God, before I go all the way into my business, you know what to do. Before I go all the way, just crumble my business and put me into my purpose. So of course your business can be covered by the Almighty. Yes, your business can be covered by the Almighty. Everything can be covered by the Almighty as long as it's something good you are trying to do with yourself. So if you're going to get married, same thing. It's something good. You can have that cover, honor, Father God umbrella. If you're going to start a business, you can have that cover, honor, Father God umbrella. So, my brother, I love you a lot. I respect you a lot. But I think that was wrong of you saying that. Yep.
Of your business at any time. You can file bankruptcy at any time. You can close your business at any time.
But it's the same thing for marriage. There is nothing different. Your woman can just wake up one day and be like, I just don't want to be with you no more. It's the same shit. Your wife can just wake up and be like, I just don't think I'm in love no more. It's the same damn thing, man. It's the same thing, nothing different. Let's get back into it.
You can get out of a contract, buy yourself out of contract, negotiate yourself out of contract. Marriage is not a...
You can do the same thing with marriage. Whenever you sign the paper, it's the same thing. You can buy yourself out of that shit. Because after marriage, after divorce, people want money. Your wife want money, you want money, this person want off, this person want off. You can do the same thing. You can buy your wife out, same shit. It's the same stuff, my brother, it's the same thing. Sorry, my brother, but it's the same thing.
Business. Marriage is a covenant before God, and that's how we have to treat it. And that's why our divorce rate is so high, because the people...
You're right about that part. That's how we have to treat it, but that's not the way it is.
People who are getting divorced are the people who treat marriage like a business. And we walk away from business every day. Businesses close every day. Billionaires go broke every day. Millionaires...
And ladies sign for divorce every day. Wives sign for divorce every day. It's the same shit. Nothing different. Same shit.
Go broke every day. Thousandaires go broke every day. So that's what you got to understand. And I always try to tell y'all, and that's one thing that I appreciate, because there were certain times that I was tempted and I wanted to do a podcast with my wife because I saw other couples doing podcasts. I wanted to do couples content with my wife. I want to do a tour with my wife. I want to do all this different stuff with my wife. It was times where I look and I'm like, man, these people, I know they ain't got more love than we got, and they becoming millionaires. They millionaires off of couples content. Like, man, I want to do some of that. My wife was never with it. She was never with it.
And your wife was a smart wife. And that's the type of wife every man need, every man want. She's a virtuous type of wife. Virtuous woman. That's the wife that every man want. And that's the reason why you're with her for 19 years. That's the reason why you're with her for 19 years. Because at the end of the day, she don't like likes. She don't like likes and she don't like the video lights. Okay? And when you're a man choosing a wife, that's the wife that you want to choose. You don't want to choose a wife that love likes and love the video lights. That's the reason why we are here talking about homeboy right now and his wife. Because she love likes and she like the video light. And what happened with likes and video light?
And she just didn't want to be front facing. She didn't want to be on the camera. And I thank God that he told me not to push her to it.
Yes, sir.
Not to try to make her do it. Not
Yes,
to try
sir.
to coerce her. Not to guilt trip her. My wife live a soft life. She don't work.
Thank you. Whenever you have a girl and she don't like to post on social media, good girl, keep her. I can say that, but at the same time I can say the world is everybody's sick. Because you can have a girl and she don't post on social media, but she still cause problem in different ways in your life. Okay? But I'm just going to say, if I'm going to choose a girl, I would rather choose the girl not going to post on social media. If I'm going to choose a girl, I'm going to choose the girl that's going to stay away from social media. Instagram, Facebook, and all those different places. Whereas if she's very gorgeous, I would want her to stay away from places like those. Because I said, likes can be a dangerous things. Likes can be very dangerous. And the more likes somebody gets sometime can be more and even more dangerous. So I would advise any man, if you're going to choose a girl, I remember I always tell you boys, pick your girl. Don't make a girl pick you. You pick your girl. So if you pick a girl and she love likes, just remember, she's not only your girl. It's my girl, that guy girl, everybody girl. It's simple.
For nobody else. She worked for us. Whenever I need help, she's my helpmeet.
Mm-hmm.
She's there. She at home right now taking a nap because we had to up late last night and then up.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing?
Up early this morning. She drove an hour, take Tatum, our youngest son, 11-year-old, to train for soccer. Then drove an hour back, picked us up some food. Then I left home, go pick up some food I had already ordered a few days ago. Then come to the office. I got to coach 3 or 4 clients today. And that's what I try to tell y'all. So, and my wife, she home, and she going to make me my bread pudding that we ordered off this one site. Look, I got 4 coaching calls. You know, one of
I told you, when a man love their wife, a man do. You can tell he love his wife. Okay? And I hope his wife love him the same. But when a man love their woman, dog, they really do love their woman. You know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy. Sometimes we get tempted by the flesh and lose sometimes the best woman that ever happened to us. At the same time, I'm never going to say that. Because the woman for you, she will always be for you. All if you got some slip up here and some slip up there, she will still be that woman for you. Okay? So with that said, he love his wife. I respect that.
The people I know who is an influencer with millions of followers and in a relationship. The other 3 people, I recognize one of their name. The other 2, I don't really recognize their name. And so that right there is, and I got to coach again tomorrow. And tomorrow I work 7 days a week in this season because it's the kickoff for the year.
Yep.
So I bust my butt. Now tomorrow I only coach one time because I hadn't slowed down my hours on that right there. But okay, praise the Lord. Looked like I took Sundays off for the new year. Praise
busy.
the Lord. Well, no, I didn't. Some people hadn't already booked before I took it off. So I got 2 sessions on January 25th.
He's book and busy.
So I'm going to have to reschedule y'all. That's on the 24th and the 25th. So y'all get ready for that. Y'all go ahead. If you January 24th, 25th, you go ahead and reschedule now. 'cause I got my seminar. And so that's the thing what you got to understand. They monetize that relationship. The other thing that happened with this relationship is they've been together since high school. If I had to guess, being a relationship coach for the last 18 years, just even if I had to make a worldwide guess, I would say about 1% of high school relationships last. So, and I mean last like for eternity, last throughout.
I'm gonna say you're not 100% right on this one either. And if you're gonna say that, you should talk about now. In the 2000, now in the 2000. Back then, in the 80s, 70s, yeah, relationship from school days did last. Okay, that's what it was about. There was more God speaking around the people heavily back in those days. It was more girls going to church. It was more boys going to church. But in the 2000, no, they're not gonna last. They've been looking too much on shit that on social media. They keep looking at what's going on social media, and because of they keep looking at what's going on social media, and these birds nowadays, that's all they want is, I just want to experience. I'm in my 20s. I want to experience. What they mean when they say experience, I want to have a lot of sex with different guys. I want to feel what it's like. I want to do this. I want to do that. That's what they mean when they say experience. Don't be fooled by these words. When ladies use these words, experience. Experience mean, I want to go to penis. That's what it mean. But it don't sound like that. But if you are a real man that in the game, I understand the game, that's what they mean. Remember, boys, pick your girl. Because remember, the past of a woman does matter.
The rest of their life, like cross 25, 30 years. I would say 1 out of 1%. Y'all give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Commercial break. Got to take my give me a sip of this here good water. Totally different.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Than what we want at 26, 30, 36, 40, 46. Because you got to think about it. When you 15, 16, you meet somebody, you walking up on somebody, you know nothing about love. You don't know nothing about love. You don't know nothing about sex. You don't know nothing about longevity. You don't know nothing about marriage. You going up to this person because you just want to have somebody that you could hold hands with in school. Somebody you could go to.
Well, if you say that, you are not coming from a godly place if you say that. Because there's a reason why they said marriage before sex. And you just said you don't know nothing about sex. You don't supposed to know nothing about sex. Because remember, it's written, marriage before sex. So at the end of the day, men and women just need to know about sex in between both both person. So if they was together from high school, that's supposed to be dope. That's supposed to be cool. They get married. That's supposed to be dope. That's supposed to be cool. Because most likely they both probably take each other virginity. And that's where it's supposed to stay. It's supposed to stay right there. But as I said, it's not what we think. What we think is not what it is. People can stay together. But remember, I keep on saying this over and over. The old experience, it's in the brain of the people. Nowadays, it's in the brain of the people. I want the experience. And because of the old experience in the brain of the people, everybody fucking each other. Everybody having sex. Sorry, my brother. I don't need to say that. I didn't mean to say it like that. You know what I mean? What I'm reacting to your video, I didn't mean to say it like that. But it's just what 2000 is now. Everybody making love to each other. Everybody get bored quick and easily. And there's a solution for that, but we'll talk about it.
Dance with somebody you could talk to, somebody that can help you look cool, make you look cool, make you look accepted.
But that's the way it's supposed to be.
Make you look normal, make you look like, you an average teen. That's why you doing it. But then you don't know yourself. You don't know enough about your personality. That's why I tell your kids what I just said. Them relationships do not last. I thank God my son still has not had one girlfriend. He 18 years old. He talk about girls all the time. He showed me all the pretty girls he talked to as friends. But he's like, Dad, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not going. He like, I'm saving myself until marriage. So
But if your son is saving himself, if you have a son and he's saving himself for marriage, you have to understand he still have to find himself a virgin. Your son cannot be a virgin and marry a girl that's not a virgin. That's terrible for your son. So make sure you're schooling your son the right way. If your son is a virgin, he's supposed to find himself a virgin too. You don't supposed to find some girl that you don't know nothing about. It's just what she's saying, you know. But remember, people lie. So in this case, you can tell your son, okay, good son, that's the right thing to do. But while you're doing this, you have to find yourself a virgin too. You can't just be a virgin and find a wife that have experience to where she end up take your virginity. So now she's your first. No. You want it to be you are a virgin and you find yourself a virgin too. Else the same shit would happen to your son. Why? Because you have no experience of woman. And sometimes when two persons don't have experience, one of them sometimes end up cheat because of lust. So the same game can play. It doesn't matter if you save yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't save yourself. The same game can play. With all of that said, the only thing you have is hope between these things. The only thing you have is hope between these things. I hope this never happened to me. I hope my girl don't do this to me. I hope. Everything is hope. She's hoping her boyfriend never cheat. Everything is hope. But the same thing can happen to anybody. Your son don't have sex right now, and he can have sex later on, and the same shit happen to him the next 10, 15 years. Why? His girlfriend can be like, well, I've just been with you for all my life, and I just feel like I want to experience something new. Your son can say the same thing to his wife. I feel like I've been with you all my life, and this girl at my job named Keisha, she's trying to feel out what I'm about. The same game can play. So in this case, they can be 14 and end up together for life if they want it to work. It's all about if they want it to work, and it's all about the hope. It's all about the hope. I hope this never happened. But the truth is, we are here talking about these two couples. Why we are here talking about these two couples? Because hope didn't save them. The guy cheat.
To get in a relationship when I'm not ready to get married, all we finna be doing is just tempting ourselves and just all of this and that. And he's like, and I also need to put a little bit more under my belt so I could get the woman that I want. He said, I first need to see if I'm gonna have a growth spurt. Because that's also gonna change my options out here too. Because he 5'6", 5'7". So he like, you know, these women like at least 5'10", he say. So, and then he gotta get onto the first team, become a starter. So he got some goals in place, and he's only 18. So I said, okay, son, I get it. You gotta know I get it. I ain't gonna try to push nothing on you out of fear that you're gonna be a late bloomer that never get married. And I pray, whew, but that's how the devil do. He tempt the people around you and try to mess them up when you a messenger and you caring. So he might attack my son in that way. But
he does do that. He does do that. Viewers and subscribers, the devil. He's a liar, but he does do that.
That's what you got to realize. Them high school relationships very rarely work. Now, another take that y'all not going to like, because especially y'all women, because we so quick to protect and to stamp our gender. And we don't think about things. Now, I'm not protecting and stamping Desmond because I've said before that I kind of was a little leery about him and his sexuality because of the
Looking to scale your digital business? Well, your search is over because there's finally a platform with all the tools actually built for publishing.
Because of the octave that he be screaming at. And I just have never seen that from a heterosexual man.
True.
And so that really throws me off when he be doing that. And I've only seen maybe 5 to 10 of their videos over the years, so I don't follow them. I don't.
And I saw a couple clips with his wife. She kind of very mean. She kind of very mean to him, on cameras too. So I don't want to imagine behind closed door. You guys look at it like, oh, it's a game, but I don't give a damn if it's a game or not. You get what I'm saying? Certain clips, I saw certain clips, and you know, as a man, you will feel some type of way. Somewhere inside, you will feel some type of way. But that's what he signed up for. He signed up to be behind the camera with his wife, and you already know if they run out of clips for this, they're gonna come up with some type of clip to keep entertaining the people. So if you have to be a little disrespect and be a little mean, it's gonna happen. And in some of the clips, that's what I see. I see some of the clips, and the wife sometimes, it's a game, but it's not a game for a man. But hey,
know who they are personally, and y'all know I tell you if I be done met somebody or talked to them before. I tell you I've never met either one of them, never talked to either one of them, and no, I'm not on no NDA, so I wouldn't even bring it up if I was on an NDA, because I don't know them. But I've always questioned that. But the other thing, what I read on her is she's a very unique being. She's very special, and she's very hard to deal with.
Yep.
She's not easy to deal with because
I can tell.
She loved the camera.
Yeah, I can tell.
And she loved the.
I told you, she's very, very aggressive. So, with she being so aggressive, she cannot be a wife. She cannot be a wife. It's impossible. And I feel like the more the husband, you know, keep going and keep going and keep going, I feel like he just said, fuck this shit, man. I'm going to find me a wife now. You know what I mean? She loved the camera. I'm going to give her the camera. And I'm going to do my little cooking and still have my little followers and get my little check from wherever it is and just keep living. Take care of my kids and shit like that. I feel like that's what really, I feel like that's what really happened. You get what I'm saying? You're just tired of her. You get what I'm saying? Because women like those, when you're a man, it's easy for you to get tired of women like those. Because she probably make most of the money. So she probably have some attitude. Most, you know, attitude not the blood clot also. I remember what I said. Remember what I said. It doesn't matter how much money a woman make. It doesn't matter to no man. It doesn't matter. A man's goal is to be who they is. A man. So if they are getting very small, if their wife is making them looking small, easily they're gonna start, you know, pull themselves away. Slowly but surely, they're gonna start pull themselves away. And I feel like that's what happened. The husband pull himself away and find himself into a woman closet, making love to her, and then later on he get busted, and then later on here we are. I'm just saying. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I heard the husband cheat, but who knows? Maybe one day we are gonna blood clot find out what happened.
Be on the camera, and y'all gotta understand that I have a different perspective because I have a woman who don't want to get on the camera with me. And she only want to get on the camera every now and then on her terms when she feel like doing it. And she's a beautiful woman and could be on the camera. So
Sure.
You got to understand, I'm married to somebody. And then I have family members. I have beautiful women in my family who don't want to be on the camera. I coach beautiful women every day who have an Instagram and ain't posted in 3-4 years, some of them. At the least, I'd be shocked when I get on the phone with a client and she has posted within the last month. I'd be shocked. So you got to understand, it's a special type of woman. It's a different type of woman.
Yep.
That loves the spotlight and loves the camera because she's not living her purpose. It's not like she's a minister or a life coach and she's leading people to Christ.
Yep.
She's
just making up shit on the way. And that's part of why the husband can easily start being disrespectful, start being this on the camera. That's how easy it is for the husband to start look very small on the camera, because they're just making up shit along the way to where there's nothing to make up, so they have to find some shit. And that's how the husband sometimes can look like a clown in front of the camera. Why? Because they have nothing else to do with their fucking days and their time, but they have to keep pleasing these followers. It's never about marriage no more. It's about pleasing these followers. Pick your girl, boys. Pick your girl. Always be a smart man and pick your girl.
just creating funny, and a lot of times don't even be funny.
See?
In the sense of some of the stuff as a man, I look at it differently as a man and as a husband. Some of the stuff be kind of annoying.
Yep.
Some of the stuff be kind of cruel.
I told
some
ya.
of the stuff be kind of just quirky and weird. And
I saw some of the clip. And that's exactly what I saw. The husband ready to get the fuck out of there. He ready to move on. He ready. I hope. Because I heard some blogger is speaking about he get caught up with some boys and all kind of bullshit. You know the bloggers they cannot really believe what they say. Nothing that they say can't really believe. But I heard it could be some boy he get caught up with, and it could be some girl. But I hope it is some girl. Never tell a lie.
it's a lot to deal with. And then you got to turn your whole life into a business. Like your whole life got to be a pranks business.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say they got a production company that do wedding stuff, but we don't know how that's doing. It could be doing well, who knows? But because of their name and brand, it could be doing well. But so what I look at from my perspective is as I look at and I wonder about how does she talk to him when the camera's not on.
Yep.
Like, is she soft?
Because that's what I say too. Whenever I saw certain clips that they drop, that's exactly what I say too. You know what I mean? Because I said most of the time when these birds make more money than the men, they don't respect the men. Only if you are not the guy. Only if you are not the blood clot guy. But remember, whenever you are the guy, they will still try to tempt to see how far they can go. But remember, boys, keep your feet on the ground.
And feminine because she's a boss.
Mm-hmm.
She's a leader.
Yep.
She a go-getter. She a breadwinner. She a money maker.
Yep.
So them type of women,
don't humble.
Sometimes they want to rest in their feminine and be led, like be able to submit to their man, and sometimes they can't turn off that dominant go-getter leader personality, and they could be very emasculating to a man.
Yes, sir.
And so I wonder how she talks to him and how she treats him.
Yep.
How she sees him, and if we see him as a punk, how do she see him when she get to see everything about him
every day?
And the video I seen, it looked like he started to be like act a little tougher, like a little more, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he heard me say that, which he could have, because people be watching me and I don't know it, because I'm not a peon. It ain't like nobody knows me. So
I know you remember that. I know who you are. I watch your stuff.
They can't say nothing or stamp me because they a celebrity in their own right. But it's some videos I seen like he trying to act a little more tough, masculine, and a little more cool, a little more swag, a little more tough. And then so I also look and I think about the makeup of a personality of someone, because you got to realize I shoot content. And so I shot a whole video on this already for an hour and something, but I was driving. I had to go into the store to pick up my brisket. I may post that just for the blessed trial. I'm saying the same stuff, but it's just all over the place. And I had started another 20-minute video on it before then, but then had to leave. So this is my third video sitting down, and I just wanted to sit down and try to be focused to talk straight without being on the phone and having to drive and move around and all of that.
True.
And what I want you to understand, what I think about is, what is the makeup of a person and what type of personality will go into the Gucci store, set up a camera in Gucci where you're not even really allowed to have cameras on, and be filming and using their store for like reproductive content because they're a brand.
Yeah.
And so to go in there, they maybe got permission. Don't look like, because no staff was on the camera. To go in there, set up the camera, and do cartwheels in the heels, and then have her sons doing cartwheels in the Gucci store. You are a different type of, I don't know the clinical term for that type of personality, but you're a different person.
Yep.
You're different.
Just for the fucking clout. Just for the clout. They will do anything for the clout. I'm telling you, the likes and the lights. The likes and the light. That's all they care about. I tell every man, stay away from women that make videos on social media. Stay away from women like those. They're not your girl. They're for everybody. And I'm saying that respectfully. Stay away from girls that call themselves influencer. I don't know who the fuck they are influencing, but I sure know. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is influencer? What is that? That surely ain't a job. You got some of these girls talking about, oh, I'm a model. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Are you Tyra Banks? What kind of model are you? That ain't no fucking model. Taking the clothes off on Instagram and have some guy come up with cameras, ping, 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 taking blood clot pictures. That ain't no job. That ain't no damn model. That's you being naked for me to scoop through my phone to see you. That's what you are. A girl that being naked for me to scoop through my Instagram and my Facebook to see you. What I'm looking at. Fat ass. What I'm looking at. Girl off naked. That's you. You ain't a model. But they call themselves model. And them call themselves Instagram what? What they call it? Influencer. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they say that bullshit. But hey. It's 2026. We're just gonna go with the fucking flow of what they say. But if you ask me, I stay far away from girls like those. Far away. Far away. I will stay close, then I go far away. I will stay close, then I go far away. You know what I mean.
Different type of person. So this what I'm trying to tell y'all is it's a lot behind the scenes when that camera is off that we're not privy to.
Yep.
All we see, and that's the thing, like when years ago, when my wife first got online, she used to show me couples content all the time. And I think that's how I found them. She showed it to me. And I used to tell her, I said, baby, I said, what you showing me that for? Like,
You. Just
what's
you.
the motive, baby? What's the
Building your
motive?
app. On base 44.
like, you know that's not funny to me. Like, that's not my type of content. So are you trying to say something? Like,
True.
Like, do you feel like this woman is that happy? Like, you feel like this means she happy? And I would ask my wife about it, and she was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, she look happy. I would imagine she happy. Like, you can't do all of this and not be happy. You can't be.
It's a movie. She's acting. It's a movie and she's acting. It's simple. All them cartwheels flicking and all them blood clots she's doing, it's all an act. But a woman always gonna believe whatever they say on social media, it's true. That's the reason why she have so much woman followers. Because I said, women live into this world, into this bubble. Where is that fucking bubble? They live in that bubble. You can't take them out of that bubble when they're in that bubble, okay? Worse, whenever they say next woman living certain type of lifestyle, you can't tell them shit. They're in that bubble with that lady. Like, we ain't gonna get out. We're all in this bubble together. Your views, everything gonna go up because we in this together. This is exactly how a woman's supposed to be living. This is exactly what a woman's supposed to be feeling. You are living that life, and we all gonna come and live that same life with you. That's why we are following you. You are influencing us. That's all the women that follow her. They're all in that little bubble, thinking that she's happy, thinking that she will never divorce, thinking that her husband will never cheat, thinking that she will never cheat. But in this world, the only thing I have between human beings is hope.
I mean, look at her smile. Like, look how big she's smiling. Look how hard she's laughing.
So?
And I'm like, baby, that ain't how that works.
That's why I like this guy.
I say, you see what we got.
Yep, I like this guy.
I said, you see we are in love and we got a real relationship. You see, I'm not cheating on you, you not cheating on me, and we don't make content. I say, so you got to understand that when these people be making content, to be honest with you, it's more of a red flag than it is relationship goals.
True.
After that, I told her that because her and my homeboy, them two personalities, they believe everything they see.
Yep.
When
they all live in Disneyland. They all living in Disneyland. They watch too much Disney movie. Bumbuckler. I never liked Disney movie when I was growing up as a kid. Because I know it was always fake. That shit ain't fucking real. Shit was always fake. Shout out to Disney though. You know what I mean? Shout out to Disney. They make a lot of kids happy. But I'm not a Disney kid. You get what I'm saying? I'm living in the real world. You know what I mean?
See something online, they believe it. Like they'll see somebody and they'll, like for example, let me use a rapper. They'll see a rapper and they'll see the rapper's in a big house and he got a Rolls Royce and they'll be like, woo, got money. Not my wife, but my homeboy. Man, he got money. Man, he eating. I'll say, bruh, that man could be flat broke right now. He could be waiting on his next royalty.
It's all about the image. What do you know about the image? It's all about the image. You get what I'm saying? Man broke. But listen, give me the Rolls Royce, give me the big house. We're going to sell them a fantasy. It's that simple. That's the way it works. So when you see that shit talking about that guy hidden, it like he rich, he's rich. He just feeding your mind because you know what the world love to see. You know what the world like. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, and big house, big train. You know what I mean? Big Rolex, big watches, big rings. People know what the world like. So they feed it that shit to have you think it's real. But as what my brother said, he's very smart. I'm smart. It's all about the image. They're just selling you something that's not there. But if you are smart, you will know that.
Check right now. Guaranteed. No, man, no. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. I'm like, bruh, I'm telling you. I done been there. I'm a billionaire. I know what money to spend like. Like, I know billionaires. They billionaire on paper. They billionaire on stock. Like, you can't believe everything you see. So just because a couple is online doing cartwheels and laughing and kicking and all of that,
yep,
does not mean that they happy. It don't mean that the woman happy. It don't mean that the man happy.
The show's gotta go on. The show's gotta go on. They got millions of followers. Millions of followers. They got checkers coming from here, check coming from there, check coming from there. I don't like you. But check coming from there, check coming from there, check coming from there. I don't like you. Get away from me. Check coming from there, check coming from there, check coming from there. But we have to put on this fucking show. These kids gotta be taken care of. The show's gotta go on. We have to keep feeding these fools that's supporting us every day content.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The more you show it, the more it's gonna get attacked.
That's so true.
The more you show it, the more it's gonna get attacked.
Yes, sir. The devil gonna bring people.
And the reason being is because the devil hates.
I just said it. I just said it. Viewers and subscribers, I just said it. Smart people like smart people. That's just the way the game is. Smart people like smart people. Smart people respect smart people. Sorry, that's just the way the game goes.
Marriage.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go digging.
The devil hates righteousness.
Yes, sir.
So what they did is they inspired love. They inspired couples. They inspired couples.
Devil don't want that.
I knew to look through it because of what I do and who I am, and I have experience with it.
True.
But the general public is absolutely, really, really flabbergasted right now. Not everybody now.
Not me.
Not those of us who could see.
Yep.
Not
like
everybody.
me.
Now,
I eat a lot of carrots.
I still was shocked that it happened this soon.
I eat a lot of carrots. I've been telling you boys, eat your vegetable. I've been telling you boys, eat your vegetable. Eat your carrot. It's good for your eyesight. Eat your carrot. It's good for your eyesight. With that said, they cannot fool me and they cannot fool my brother. I hope they ain't fooling you.
And that it just all out the blue like that. It did shock me now. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Never tell a lie. We'll never tell a lie. I ain't lying.
And so that's the thing. Like, I think about this stuff so much and talk about this stuff so much and work in this stuff so much. I pray for my wife more than I pray for me. I pray for her strength because I feel like the devil will want to attack her more than he'll want to attack me. And I also believe that's why she stay out the way. God has given her wisdom to be a helpmeet and to be a supporter and not try to be on the front line.
Yes, sir.
Because that also affects the man too.
Yes, sir.
And I say that all the time. And because of feminism and stuff, y'all have allowed this to become chauvinistic and all of that. But me personally, I would never be with a front-facing camera woman.
Yep.
If I was a single.
And no man should ever wife that type of woman. Because if you wife that type of woman, the day is coming. Believe me when I tell you. Because likes and video like is very dangerous. And when birds are getting likes, they don't know how to hack. They're ready to fly. They're ready to flap their wings. They're ready to flap their wings, ready to fly. So pick your woman. Listen to what my brother is saying. I hope you get the message. Pick your wife. Pick your girlfriend. It's simple. Stay away from girls that love to go on cameras. Stay away from girls that love to post on social media. Stay away.
So man, I would never choose a woman who is on the camera front facing and talking all the time.
Yep.
I would never do that.
Very annoying.
I would choose a woman who is about her business. She focused. She doing her thing. Even if she is an entrepreneur and she making millions, it'll be about her business. It's not about like trying to be seen. It's about trying to be helpful.
Yes, sir.
Like trying to help people lose weight, trying to help people break free from toxic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Not just about, comedy and pranks or the nasty podcasts that's out here where they talking about playing with yourself and orgasms and threesomes and polyamory and just talking about stupidness, just nonsense. I would never, because it's not the pure and true nature of a woman to just want to be out there for just to be seen and
yes,
to
sir.
be heard without purpose attached to it. You gotta attach purpose to it. So if you're a life coach, if you're a speaker or something like that, that's different. But even then, I still wouldn't be with that type of woman because that's what I'm called to. Now, if I was a man who not called to that, then that's different because now we could be a puzzle piece.
Yep.
But if I'm called to this and then my woman is doing the same thing, we competing against each other because while I'm shooting, she got to shoot.
Yep.
While I got to go tour, while I got to go here, she got to go here and go there.
Hoop-a-doo.
So now that's what we doing, and that's why you see some couples have to shift that.
Yep.
So where they both is out there going blah 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 blah, and then one of them got to decide to stay home. One of them got to decide to sit down so the kids have some stability. And so whoever that is, and sometimes the man who sit down, sometimes the woman who sit down. And so that's another thing. Now what you also got to realize is if this gentleman is, as a woman, you cannot take a chance on a man that you feel is feminine or you feel is suspect, you feel that he could be gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. You can't take a chance. It's too risky.
Too risky.
Too much going on out here. It's too many nasty moves.
Gotta get out of there. Quick and fast. That's what we would say in Jamaica. Quick and fast. I think I heard somebody said, she said, it cannot be fixed. I heard somebody said, she said it cannot be fixed. I wonder why it cannot be fixed. But you know what they say? Nothing stay in the dark for too long. Whatever in the dark always gonna come out in the blood clot light. But I hope it don't come out in the light and is the opposite of what people are saying. I hope it come out in the light and it was 10 girls or 15 girls or 20 girls. I'm just saying, I'm hoping for the good news. It's a lot of girls. Nothing else but girls. If you catch what I'm trying to say.
Movies, you can't take a chance. It's better to err on the side of caution Better to be safe than to be sorry.
True.
Wish him well. Move on about your business.
Yes.
If you sense any gayness, wish him well and move
move
on about
on.
your business. Now with this guy here, he making content and he been with his woman from childhood, from high school. So when y'all get into a relationship from a young age and that man is locked in and he locked down, it's a good possibility that his outlet becomes corn, Angela. And if you get into that corn at a young age, it's a good possibility that you can go down the wrong path and end up looking at men.
Yep.
End up getting into men.
Yep.
And then end up hollering and screaming at a high octave on your videos, like this gentleman. So me personally, I don't know if she really truly loved.
Hey, shout out to my brother, man. My brother don't play, man. Shout out to my brother, man. I really appreciate you, my brother. I really do appreciate you. This guy don't beat around the bush. Believe me, he don't beat around the bush. I think this is my second reaction to his videos. Yeah, this guy is tough. I like this guy. He's tough.
Him, and she's not operating from a place of anger and revenge and hate. She's not gonna tell us who he cheated with. That ain't gonna come out.
Yeah.
If she is angry and upset, or she just feel like she owe it to her people, she tell us who she.
And I'm gonna say she probably will keep it as a secret for right now. Remember the type of girl she is. She love the likes and she love the lights. So she could keep the secret now. And if later on our views is going down, to turn that views back up, she probably will release the secret of why she and her husband break up. And that right there, everybody gonna be waiting for it. Everybody gonna be waiting for it to where our views go all the way back through the roof. Remember, woman can't keep blood class secret. The only secret that woman can keep is a secret that they done. But for men, they always have some type of vendetta. So with that said, I hope, because that's all you have, I hope it was 15 girl or 20 girl or 10 or 5. That's what I'm hoping. Nothing else.
Who he cheated with, but I think if it's a man, it'll be very damaging to him because it's very embarrassing because he never claimed that. He never came out and said he was that.
Yep.
So it will hurt. And if he plays stupid or he say or do something stupid, then yes, it's going to happen. And yes, they're going to go on YouTube. They're going to see these videos. You know, one of y'all might send it to them, and then their family might send it to them, but they got YouTube as well. They not blind. You know, I coach creators and people with hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, and they found me on YouTube, and they watch my YouTube video. So it's a possibility they're going to see it, and so they know people is talking.
Yep, they do.
With Monday.com's
I am too.
intuitive work
I'm talking right
management
now.
platform, you have the power.
Oh.
Not IT, not admins.
I hope it's 1 million girls.
And they already know that. They got social media. They're going to be reading the comments
Yep.
and all of that. And it's going to make him feel real bad. It's going to make him really upset. He probably will come out and make a statement because you just can't come out like nothing has happened. Because I saw his, the reels that they show you a line of reels on Instagram, and I saw his face. I clicked it, and it was a video from 2 days ago, I feel like. And he looked rough. He didn't look like himself. He looked rough.
I hope he's stressed out because there was too many girls. I hope he was stressed out because there was too many girls. That's all I'm hoping. That's all I'm hoping. But you already know, we in the West. You never blood clot, no. There's a lot of fish swimming around.
And like he had the new growth on his beard. His hair was a little
Dusty.
fluffy.
Yep.
And so it looked like he
He's
looked
stressing.
stressed.
Yeah, man, he's stressing.
And he's gonna make a Coke float.
Yep.
So that's stress food. That's comfort food. So at that point, I'm like, let me ask my wife to make me a cold float. He done influenced me. That's how influencing work.
This guy's funny, man. No, he's not funny. He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Right there. That's how influencing work. And so it was people in the comments that say, you know why I'm here. And anybody else here because of that. And them, after reading TMZ, and them likes, that one I read had 25,000 likes on that. Anybody here after reading TMZ, he didn't turn his comments off yet. So he had to see that. So what you have to realize is, that's what I mentioned on the other video. You have to treat your relationship like a house.
Yes, sir.
It's okay to do brand content, couples content. Don't make it your everything and your sole thing for income. And what I mean by this is, in your public life, don't take your couple, your relationship, and post about y'all every day on Facebook. Don't go around the community and just always parading y'all and always doing this. Don't make your relationship how you make money in the community and going out and it's just only that. And don't bring everybody into your business and everybody into your life for the sake of just content. It's different if you a minister, you a messenger. That's different. But when you just content and making people laugh, you got to be careful. You have got to be careful.
Yes, sir.
And here's the thing. However she found him cheating, I don't know if he was sleeping, she woke up to pee, or she was up and he got a text, or she had his phone and he got a text, or she went on his Instagram. I don't know how she found him cheating, or he had some videos in the hidden folder. I don't know how she found him cheating.
It doesn't matter how she find him cheating. A woman always gonna find you cheating, and there's reason for it, because they expect you to cheat. It sounds funny, right? A woman always gonna find you as a man cheating. Why is she gonna find out that you are cheating? Because she expect you to cheat. So she always looking for some shit to say you are cheating. That's how women find out that you are cheating. Women don't find out that you are cheating because they don't expect you not to do it. They expect you to do it, so they're always looking. And if they don't find nothing, she's like, oh shit, he's not cheating. Not right now. But they will never stop. Look, there is no man on this planet is too holy from their wife not searching their shit to see if they're not cheating. There is no man can escape from this shit. No man. It doesn't matter how much you tell your wife, I will never, ever, ever cheat on you. I love you for life. That shit ain't gonna stop her from looking. Because I said, when you're a man, in your nature, woman know naturally that you will cheat. That's why man always getting caught cheating. And that's why men don't get their woman cheating. They don't caught their woman cheating. Why? Because as a man, we know it's not naturally into your woman to cheat. Most men know that. Almost every man. But in 2025, 26, every man know their girl will cheat. Every blood clot man. But the truth is, man just don't follow up that shit. You get what I'm saying? They don't. But a woman, always checking. Always checking. Or if you go to church and preach all day, all night, you're a pastor. That means you're powerful. That means you have power. So, some woman around the church probably will be like, Pastor, I love you. Pastor, I like you. Your woman never stop check. Never stop check. So, that was easy. Oh, she caught him cheating? That was fucking easy. Too easy. Too easy.
But that's what she found. That's what she found. That's what she realized. And I'm gonna tell you like this right here. 90% of women who've been married for more than 10 years, or been with a man for more than 10 years, and got kids with a man and a dream house and a business with a man will not leave for him cheating on her with one woman.
Well, Bumbucklad said. That's why I like this guy, man. That's why I react to this guy's videos. Well said. Mr. This guy was one of the realest thing on YouTube. This guy and Coolio, they are my favorite YouTuber. Well, Bloodclad said. Well said. And not just that, if she really truly do love you, she will never leave. She will never leave. So it could be what people been saying. It could be. And I don't want to believe. So that's the reason why I keep on saying, I hope it's 10 girls or 5 girls. I hope when his wife open his phone, she said nothing but boobs. Boobs here, boobs there, boobs there, boobs there. A whole bunch of boobs. Like, damn, baby, you're cheating on me with all these girls? And if she still see all those girls, most likely she will still stay. Because that means he have options. If I leave him, these girls gonna have him. And women sometimes don't leave their men when their men have a lot of options. And most of the time, women don't leave their man if he does cheat only one blood clot time. My brother ain't lying. Never tell a lie. I ain't lying.
Will not leave. 90% of women. I know y'all might not believe that. You tough in the comments because you're not in that position.
Yep. And you do this job for a living. And I don't do this job for a living. But I'm a man that been around a whole bunch of women. So I understand what my brother is talking about. Never tell a lie.
But I want you to really put yourself all the way there. Having a man that you got multiple businesses with, you got multiple children with, y'all just built a dream house.
Big house.
And you find out he cheating.
She will be mad. She will be mad. You have to sleep on the other side of the house. But she will come back around. She will come back around. They build an empire together. An empire. But if she caught him with a dude, I don't know if she can do that. I don't know if she can come back. I don't know if she can stay. I don't know if she can stay. And I wouldn't want her to stay. Hell, blood clot, no. Move on, baby. Move on. Find a new man. It's going to be hard for you to find another man like him. Because you want to build an empire offer. You both have a lot in common. So these are part of the reason why I don't believe she would leave just because he cheat with some one girl. Because you have to understand they build an empire of a lot of things in common. She ain't gonna find no guy like this guy that she with. She will never. She could think she have option all she want. She could believe she have options all she want. She will never find another guy like this guy that she was with. Never. So I wonder what could it be?
Women will do. They will scream, yell, and cry.
Yes, sir.
They will make that man pay the piper.
Yep.
He got to bend over and get spanked with a
So true. If he wanna bend over and get spanked, because a real bad boy ain't gonna bend over if they get caught cheating. No, a real bad boy ain't doing none of that bullshit. He hurt. I don't want to cheat on my girl and get caught. All men cheat. All men cheat. And any man that don't cheat, believe me, respect to you. I take off my hat to you. But in this game, let me tell you exactly how this game work. Sometime when the man ain't cheating, the woman is the one that cheating. Sometime when the woman ain't cheating, the man is the one that cheating. But believe me, tell you, sometime somebody's cheating. Believe me. And what my brother just said, he's not lying. When you cheat on a girl, they have their ways to try to punish you. If you want them to punish you, they will even do revenge, cheat on you. Revenge, cheat on you. If she's a bird, but if she's a virtuous woman, she ain't gonna do no revenge cheat. She's just gonna talk to the Lord, and either she take herself away, or she talk to the Lord and keep what she have and forgive you and keep moving. Those are the two options. Speak to the Lord, and if the Lord told her to remove you, she's going to remove you. And if the Lord said you can forgive, she will forgive and still love you and keep moving forward. My brother ain't lying.
Kappa Alpha Kappa paddle, Q Dog, Omega Psi Phi paddle. He have to cook, clean. He got to go to therapy. Like, she gonna make him pay the piper.
Yep.
But she's not leaving.
Yep.
She gonna call him every name, everything but a child of God. She gonna all of that right there, but she gonna stay.
Yep.
90% of women.
Yep.
That temp.
Why? Because of the empire that they built together. It's not normal. It's not normal to build an empire on that levels to just give it all up. It gotta be something else. What else could it be?
Percent. It's 10% now that will leave. It's 10% that will leave.
Yep.
Like, could you imagine after the video I posted earlier, I go out here and I cheat on my wife, how my wife will look at me when she on my Instagram in the comments checking some of these women? Can you imagine how my wife will look at me? Like, listen. So every single day, I'm watching my every step. I'm thinking, I'm plotting, I'm processing, I'm really thinking, I'm going through, I'm really paying close attention to everything. Like, I tell my wife, because sometimes she be on my Instagram and she'll forget she on my Instagram and be looking at a woman page and hit the like button or be liking the story or like. I'm like, babe, that's my page now. Come on now. Like, can you get out of my Instagram, go into your Instagram, you want to scroll? I'm like, come on now, these women gonna think I'm liking their post.
Exactly.
And I done had to go unlike posts that my wife had to like.
Yep.
So, oh, I didn't realize I liked it. I was talking to you and forgot.
And later on, you will be the one paying for that shit. Later on, you will be the one paying for that shit. Because you already know what you're going to do. She's going to forget that she did that shit. The only thing she can see is you liking some lady's picture and she's replying. That's the only thing she can see. Because everything for a woman is all about how they feel. It's not the truth, it's not the reality, it's all about how their blood clot feel. She can press a woman like, she can like a woman on your Instagram and even realize it. And that same woman that she pressed like, that same woman can reply and be like, you handsome. And she could see that shit and forgot she's the one that pressed that like. Why she forgot? Because that doesn't matter no more. What matter now? This woman reply. That's how dangerous it is for your woman to give you problem in your house. So my brother smart. Get off my Instagram, baby. Get into your shit. Get into your shit because later on you ain't gonna remember.
One time when she was the only person I followed, she followed. Here we is being nosy, looking at this celebrity wife.
Always gonna be nosy. Woman.
That he cheated on his wife with, and my wife looking at the page, we started talking, she just talking, holding the phone, she done hit follow.
Hamburger is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty. I'm gonna open the box.
And that's when Instagram used to show everybody on their notification, Tony Gaskin followed such and such. I lost 1,000 followers that day. Immediately when they seen I followed that woman, cause that let them know I was on her page.
You support.
Looking at her page and accidentally clicked follow. So my wife was the only woman that I followed, and that was my wife did that.
Yeah.
Boy. So you see what I'm saying? So I have to watch my every move, my every step. I gotta be careful. Like, I'm getting ready. The Lord been really laying on my heart, but I'm just too nosy. But the Lord been really laying on my heart. Stop answering DMs from women. And it don't be nothing but it be like the stuff, like what you think about this video, what you think about that, like this, and it give me content. But the Lord really I've been feeling in my spirit, stop answering DMs from women. Just because, although it's something helpful, so I'm going to tell y'all, when y'all got to send me something, send it to support@TonyGasson.com. Send the video to support@TonyGasson.com. Because I'm getting ready to start answering DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to start answering DMs. And it might start today. Unless I know you in real life and I already know you like in person, or you've been a supporter for a long time and I know your spirit, something like that, like Joya. That Joya she on my list because she a moderator. I know her spirit, so that's somebody DM I feel comfortable. My actual clients that I coach, that I talk to on the phone, that's a little different. Like my year of coaching client, that's a little different. But like other women that I don't know, I haven't coached or whatever, never talked to, I'm gonna stop answering DMs just because you don't even want the woman to think that she got access to you or think that it means something, and that's what happened. So I talked to my wife about it, and I said, why do you think Buddy did that? And she said, I think it's access. I said, oh really? And I said, you know what, you probably right, because that's how I'm able to put a little limit on here. Y'all gonna hear me say this. I already said this stuff in my other video, but I'm just driving. But that's how I'm able to put a little time limit on it, because I look and I'm like, okay, I know what it take. I know what it take to be faithful. And I look at a man and I can say, okay, he could be faithful for 2 years. He could be faithful for 5 years. This man could be faithful.
Look at me, my brother. Tell me how long I will be faithful for. Look at me and tell me how long I will be faithful for, my brother. Look at me. Why are you looking up in the sky?
For 8 years, he could be faithful for 10 years. Or he could not get caught for 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 7 years, 3 years. I'm able to look at it and tell. And so now it's like, man, listen, I get such a high from my work, from doing the work of the Lord, from being impactful, from being purposeful, from being intentional, from doing a work that is helping people and touching people's lives and changing people's lives. Man, that give me such a high that cheating would be boring to me. Cheating would be a downgrade to me. See, cheating is for men with no purpose and women with no purpose. That's who cheating is for. Cheating is not for people who are about their purpose, because your purpose is so invigorating. Your purpose is so exhilarating. Your purpose is so enthralling. Your purpose is so divine. It's so pure. It's so righteous. It is so...
Everything you're saying, my brother, is true. But some of us fail in that place. Some of us fail in that area. So shout out to you, my brother. Round of applause to you, my brother. Because what you are saying is so true. That's what your purpose do to you as a man. So all men should have a purpose. Because having a purpose, what you're going to chase is your purpose. And you're going to chase the Almighty. First, we're going to say you're going to chase the Almighty first. Because on your purpose, you want the Almighty to keep protecting you on your purpose. So you're going to chase the Almighty first. And then you're going to chase your purpose. And chasing your purpose, nothing else in this world is more important than that but God. So our purpose as a man, what my brother just says, well said, very important, your purpose. It's like a jug, you love it, you enjoy it. Yeah, man.
Intoxicating that cheating, I've been a cheating man. I've been in relationships before I got married, and I was a cheating man. When I was with the first young lady in college, I cheated on her with 8 other women. The second young lady in college,
murder! I told you, man, all men cheat. All men cheat. It's just in their nature. But after you cheat so much, it's like, I'm at the point now. I'm getting there. I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, sure. I think you realize it's so easy. It's like you just start grow away from it. You just start pull away from it because you realize it's so easy. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe my brother was in that same position. You know what I mean? But all men cheat. And it's harder for you. It's harder for you not. It's harder for you not to cheat whenever you don't have the understanding of what woman is and how to deal with woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's harder. But the more you understand the nature of woman, you start to learn that this don't really hurt it. You get what I'm saying? This shit don't really hurt it. But let's get back into it. But my brother in line.
You know her with 26 other young women. So
damn! 26 other girls. My brother been a player. Yo, shout out to my brother. But as I said, you can't speak on this topic if you don't have experience. You get what I'm saying? You have to have some type of experience to speak on this topic. And that's the reason why he is who he is. That's the reason why he's a coach. And because being a coach, you have to have some type of understanding to you know, you have to have some type of understanding when you come on to humans. And you have to have some type of understanding how man brain works too. You get me? So shout out to my brother right here. Dangerous guy. 26 girl he cheated on his second girlfriend with. Player.
So you got to realize that I done been out there. I know about that, and that's why people mad with me. That's why the devil is mad that God has renewed me. That's why. So in my build, in my life, in my marriage, in my brand, them first 2 years, I wrote my book, 07, 09, them first 2 years, me and my wife went through. When we were still trying to get all the way on board and get all the way locked in and all that, I would say the first 3 years. That's when we was figuring each other out. Because we was kids, we was babies, so we didn't know if we was going to stay, her or I. So we both had some indiscretions, we both had some ideas, we both had some temptations.
Yep.
We both went through, but once we locked in 2010, we locked in for real in 2010, because that's the year I became a speaker for the NBA. That's the year that I started really speaking, doing speaking engagements as a paid speaker, being paid thousands to speak for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So we locked in. Like, we saw like, oh, it's real. And that's when God went to elevating. That's when God went to elevating. But before that, we done had us a couple of breakups. You know, we done had them times where we done went out there and was back out doing our life, you know, talking to other people and all of that right there, entertaining other people. So that's why.
Okay, my brother, I really appreciate you talking about it. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you talking about this. I really appreciate you going to, you know, let us a little bit into your life of what your relationship was like, the start of it with your wife. I really appreciate you doing this, my brother. So clearly, nothing is picture perfect. You get what I'm saying? Although my brother is a very smart, intelligent brother, and he been married for so long, he still have his highs and he still have his lows. And clearly he have his little breakup with his wife and talk to the people, and they have a little come back together, and you know what I mean, till they end up locked all the way in, and this is where they had no 19 years together, still going strong. Shout out to my brother. I appreciate you let us in a little bit into your life with your highs and your lows. Shout out to my brother. Never tell a lie. There is no picture perfect around here. You have to put in the work.
Don't listen to nobody if you bring something from the past, if you bring something from the old. But it's like, once I started building my brand and being on purpose and living for the Lord, all that out the window. All that out the window. You go talk to, it's a lady that my wife had to check on Instagram, talking about, don't be so uncomfortable, I read language real well. It's like, man, if you don't hush with that tattoo across your chest.
You can turn your newsletter into an actual business. You just need to stop using 5 platforms to do what one was literally.
And it's like, you go get a body language expert. I worked with one on a TV show. You go and they'll tell you, oh, Tony ain't playing. Tony tell you just like an IS is, and he tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You do it, my brother.
It's gonna hurt you or not. I got a coach in 4 minutes, y'all, so forgive him looking over.
You do it, my brother. You do it. You always do it, and that's the reason why I follow you, and that's the reason why, you know what I mean, I react to your videos. You know what I mean, because you're one of them real ones. Shout out to my brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the count got some special clients today. And so you got to realize and understand that this thing is real. So when you take and you get in that situation and you get to where you at a place where you find purpose, that's what's going to keep you faithful. Because I'm going to tell you now, if I didn't work for the Lord and my purpose was not in the Lord, I would be a cheating man.
True.
Because it's so easy to cheat.
Yep.
It is so.
It's easy for you. It's easy for you. Just as I can say the same thing. It's super easy for me. Super easy. It's so easy. It's crazy how easy it is. You feel what I'm saying? Super easy. And it's very hard when it's super easy as a man. It's very hard. Very, very, very hard. Believe me, I'm telling you. It's hard. Very, very hard. I have to talk to God all the time. I have to speak to God all the time. Like, why I'm like this. You know what I mean? Why things is like this for me. And then I see a man get his heart broken. I just get back in myself and be like, shit. I guess it's okay me being like this. Because no bird ain't gonna get close to my heart to do that shit to me. So it kind of crazy how it works, but no man want to be a player forever. No man want to be bad forever. You feel what I'm saying? Every man want to find a common ground where they can be like, God, guide me from here into my purpose, and guide me from here just to do good amongst the person who you put in my life. Every man want to get to that place. You know what I mean? So I talk to the Lord all the time about me and my sickness, because believe me when I tell you, it's a sickness. And every man got this sickness right here. Every man got this type of sickness right here. Sickness of lust.
Easy to cheat. That's what women don't understand. It is easy to cheat, especially for a man, because we call to be fruitful and replenish the earth. So that little tick in us is way stronger than it is in a woman. And some women refute that, but I talk to women all day, every day. True. I live with a woman, so I know the difference.
Yep.
And a lot of people, and it was a dummy on Instagram talking about a man slept with 50 to 100 women he done dealt with a man. Ma'am, shut up. That is ignorant.
Yep.
That is ignorant. Men and women are not the same.
Yep.
So just because you got 20 to 50 bodies and you done kissed a woman, speak for yourself, Jezebel.
Yep.
Men and women not the same.
Talk to her, my brother. Talk to her. Because when I speak to these birds, people look at me crazy. But man and woman will never be the same. It's impossible. And if a girl have 100 body, believe me as a man, you are one of the foolish men that walk the planet to get close to that bird. One of the most foolish men to ever walk the planet to get close to that bird. The more mileage the car have is the worst car you could ever think about investing your money in. You're gonna be at the mechanic shop all the time. Pick your wife, pick your girl, and make sure she has some virtues inside of her. A virtuous woman. Remember, virtuous woman, that's the girl you pick. Don't pick a bird. And these birds, they advertise who they are. Don't get this shit twisted. These birds advertise who they are. But who are you? Are you going to pick the bird that advertises who she is to the whole world? Or are you going to pick the virtuous woman? That's the game we are playing. Don't get tricked by the looks and the fat booty and the stiff tits. Don't get fooled, boys. Don't get fooled. Listen to my brother while he's speaking.
God, the way God made men, he did not make a woman like that.
Nope.
So just because we done been out there, you got to realize for men, you can sleep with 50 women in a month if you want to. That's how easy it is out here. Like, you literally could walk in the grocery store, holler at a woman, take her to her car, sleep with her, and go back and finish grocery shopping. It's because it is so much weakness out here in women, so much delusion, so much perversion, that if a man really wanted to get out here and get it, he can. And that don't mean that he gay. It means that we are misprogrammed by society to think that the more women we sleep with, the more of a man we are.
Yep.
If a gay man want a man, he don't need to sleep with 50 women.
Yep.
He'll sleep with one woman and go get him a man. He'll sleep with 5 women and go get him a man.
Yep.
That's what he'll do, like Dwight Howard from the NBA. So that's why she's saying that, because he done slept. But you got to realize Dwight Howard his numbers is in the thousands. He crossed 1,000.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base for...
He not at no 50 to no 100. He crossed 8,000.
Damn.
That's why he in all that debauchery. And so you can't level that across all men. For a man who is decent looking and play sports, 50 is light.
Yep.
That's
very light.
Easy.
Very
I've
light.
seen men look like the bottom of my shoe done slept with 300 women.
Yep.
And ain't never did nothing with no man.
Yep.
But knock a man out.
Yep.
Coming out his mouth the wrong way.
Yo, don't fuck with my brother, man. Don't play with my brother, man. My brother dangerous. Over 300 women, but knock a boy out. Bam, 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 bam. Shout out to my brother. That one was very hilarious. 300 women and knock a boy out. Bam, bam, bam. I like that one. That one was a bar.
So y'all got to really sit down and listen. When I'm on here teaching, stop going back and forth and realize I'm in the trenches all day, every day, and I'm going to give you the whole game.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to give you the game.
Yes, sir.
And so here's the thing. That sister there, Kristy, Scott, the man she with, that's high school compatibility. That's when you're in high school. That's not adult compatibility. Adult compatibility is, for her, is a tall, muscular, athletic, dark-skinned man. Or a tall, smart, rich white man. That's her compatibility. When I say they two look compatible, what I mean is they look too much alike.
Yes, sir.
But that don't mean they go together. His compatibility is a white woman.
Yep.
Ironically, his compatibility is a white woman or a...
You only can speak like this, boys, whenever you've been around the block. Whenever you've been around woman and understand woman, and when you've been around the nature of human being, you feel what I'm saying? You can speak like this, and you can point out what you think is best and what you think it's not best. So everything my brother is saying, my brother is on point. You get what I'm saying? They too much look alike. So with that said, they're both fighting for the likes and they're both fighting for the light. You get what I'm saying? And right now, his wife probably super excited because now she can finally get the man that she always wanted. Believe me, this game is very dangerous and you never know what people thinking. Believe when I told you. Probably this was our moment. You've been waiting for this moment. Believe when I told you. But as I said, when she ain't even waiting for this moment, and if she ain't waiting for this moment, she will never ever find another guy like her husband. Why? Because I'm talking about the in common that they have, the empire that they build because of what they have in common. So this right here shift up big time. This whole thing that they have shift up big time. Let's see the turnout. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Or a white woman from another country, like a white Spanish, or a blue-eyed, blonde hair white woman like that. That's his compatibility.
Yep.
Ironically, he could be with a black woman, but his look and his style, his complexion, his all of that right there is not really what black women really get into.
Yep.
They may think he's handsome, but
they're not gonna go too far.
A little bit more masculinity,
yes,
a little bit more.
I told you.
Such.
I told you.
So understand that.
Yep,
but
understand
hey, God
that.
bless you. Keep your head up.
Guys, that's it for the video. We went all the way through the video. That's it for the video. I hope you like and share the video, and I hope you listen to this video while we are reacting, and I hope you listen to this video while my brother is speaking, because my brother always speaks facts, and I'm always excited to do a reaction on this video, and I couldn't pass up on this one. So I hope you like and share the video. Press the like button. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you guys so much. Talk to me in the comment section about what you think about everything my brother was just talking about and everything that I was reacting to. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this relationship. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think he cheated 5 girls or 6 girls or 7 girls or 1,000 girls. Let me know what you think. Let me know if he went over there on the other side. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Because I hope he went over there and make love to like 5, 6, 7, 8 girls and he get busted. I hope that's what it is. I hope that's what it is. It sounds funny. Why for the funny? But it sounds crazy with me saying that. It probably sounds crazy, but hey, it's a crazy situation. Like the video and you know what to do. We ain't gonna stop. Videos after videos after videos. So with all of that said, I will see you guys into the next video. Wherever you are in the world, have yourself a beautiful day. Wherever you are in the world, have yourself a beautiful, beautiful night. And thank you guys again one more time for the love and for the support. See you guys into the next video. Never tell a lie. I ain't lying.